If we look at the swatch in front of me, you can see the sides here are not at all straight. That's because I have an increase right here where I've worked 2 groups of 3 into 1 chain 1 space, and then up here I have a decrease where I have created 1 group of 3 over 2 chain 1 spaces. And that's the basic idea, which I'll demonstrate for you now. So here we have our 3 rows of granny stitch. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start the row just as I normally would. You can see the previous row ended with the solitary double crochet, so I will know that I'm going to start the next row with a set of 3. So I'll chain 3 and work 2 double crochets right in that chain 1 space. There are lots of ways to make decreases and increases. I'm just showing you a couple of the basic ones here, so if your pattern describes a different way that you're following, then absolutely follow the pattern that you are making. So let's work an increase right here. Let's say I want to get a little bit wider right between these 2 sets of 3. What I want to do is come over to this chain 1 space, just as I normally would, and work 3 double crochets. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. There we go. Then, rather than chaining 1 and moving over to the next chain 1 space, I'm going to go ahead and chain 1, but then I'm going to work 3 more double crochets right into that same chain 1 space. Pull up a little bit more yarn, like so. Then, after that, because I'm done increasing for this row, I'm going to chain 1 and move on to the next space. And then I would just go ahead and finish out that row or that round evenly, working just 3 double crochets in each chain 1 space, or I could add another increase, again, depending on the pattern I'm making and what I am trying to create. So I'll go ahead and finish off this row here, and then we will work back across the other way so I can show you how to handle that on the next row across. Now, our next row will be a chain 4 start. Since we had the group of 3 begin the last one, we're going to have a chain 4 start to begin this one. Then I would work right back across as normal. Again, just following the pattern, working 3 double crochets in each chain 1 space. And indeed, that's how I will handle our increase as well. When I get right here, we've got our increase. This is the chain 1 space right before it, so I'll treat that just like any other chain 1 space. There we go. And then when I get to that increase right there, I will chain 1, skip the first set of 3, and work 3 double crochets right into the chain 1 space in the middle of that increase. Just treating it as if it were any other chain 1 space in the previous row.